Good day everyone, my name is Aprilrose R Salon, and for today's video, I am going to report about the outline of business plan and the importance and some rules to observe in business plan. So first, let's discuss about the outline of business plan. So starting with a business plan outline helps ensure that you're covering all of the necessary information to complete your plan. A traditional business plan typically includes an executive summary, an overview of your products and services through market and industry research, and a marketing and sales strategy, operational details, financial projections, and an appendix. So what are the 7 essential parts of your business plan? So no matter the type of business plan you create, these are the 7 basic sections you should include. First, the executive summary. Second, the product and services. Third, market analysis. Fourth, marketing and sales. Fifth, organization and management. Sixth, financial projection and metrics. And last is the appendix. Let's discuss first the executive summary. So an executive summary is the first section of a business plan and is generally considered the most important. Typically 2 to 4 pages long, the executive summary is often written last after the entire plan has been finalized. The executive summary then covers the highlights of all the other sections. To summarize the problem you are solving for customers, your solution, the target market, the funding team, and the financial forecast highlights. Keep things as brief as possible and entice your audience to learn more about your company. So, keep in mind, this is the first impression your plan and business will make after looking over your executive summary. Your target reader is either going to throw your business plan away or keep reading. So make sure you spend the time to get it just right. And the next one is the product and services. So a product is a tangible item that is put on the market for acquisition, attention, or consumption, while a service is an intangible item which arises from the output of one or more individuals. This is really the opportunity section of your business plan, with the products and services being how you plan to take advantage of the opportunity. You'll need to describe the problem that you solve or for your customers and the solution that you are selling. So, lastly, if there are any major competitive products or services already in the market, it may be valuable to mention them here. Detail how you differ, what your strengths and weaknesses are in comparison, and how you'll differentiate from what is already available. If you have any intellectual property or patents that help strengthen your position, list them here as well. The third one is the market analysis. So a market analysis is a true assessment of a market within a specific industry. With this analysis, you will study the dynamics of your market, such as volume and value, potential customer segments, buying patterns, competition, and other important factors. So you need to know your target market, the types of customers you are looking for, and how it's changing. And your market analysis summary will help you get clear on it. So the market analysis, use this business plan component to discuss your customers' needs, where your customers are, or how to reach them and how to deliver your product to them. And we also have heard the marketing and sales. So sales and marketing jobs are careers focused on promoting and selling a brand's product or service to potential customers. There are a wide variety of jobs and tasks you can complete in both sales and marketing, from writing or designing ad campaigns to performing product demonstration and negotiating sales contracts. Use this business plan section to outline your marketing plan, your sales plan, and the other logistics involved in actually running your business. So, you'll want to cover your sales channels, broad marketing activities, your pricing strategy, as well as your intended market position. This will likely evolve over time, but it's best to include anything that clearly details how you will sell and promote your products and services. And then the organization and the management. Organization and management introduces the basic concepts, principles, and processes related to business organization, as well as the functional areas of the management. It ensures mastery of management skills such as planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. The company and management section is an overview of who you are. It should describe the organization of your business and the key members of the management team. It also provides any historical background about your business. When your company was founded, who is or are the owners, what state your company is registered, and where you do business, and when or if your company was incorporated, for example. So in organizational and management is you need to be sure to include summaries of your manager's backgrounds and experience. These should act like brief resumes and describe their functions with the company. You should also include any professional gaps you intend to fill as well as project milestones for your business. Second to the last is the financial projections and metrics. So a financial projection is essentially a set of financial statements. These statements forecast future revenues and expenses. Any projection tends to include your cash inflows and outlays, your general income, and your balance sheet. At the very least, this section should include your projected sales forecast, profit and loss, cash flow projections, and balance sheet, along with a brief description of the assumptions you're making in your projections. Finally, if you are raising money or taking out loans, you should highlight the money you need to launch in the business. The part should also include a use of funds report, basically an overview of how the funding will be used in business operation. So, and while it's not required, it may be wise to briefly mention your exit strategy. This doesn't need to be overly detailed, just a general idea of how you may eventually want to exit your business. The last one is appendix. The appendix is used to provide supporting documentation for the key components in your business plan, such as financial statements or market research. The appendix is also a great place to put any other tables, or charts you didn't want to put in the main body of business plan. The end of your business plan should include any additional information to back up specific elements of your plan. More detailed financial statements, resumes for your management team, patent documentations, credit histories, marketing examples, and etc. Basically include anything that can promote your credibility as a business owner. So the layout of a business plan is not an area where great imagination and creativity is needed or recommended. It should be a more or less straightforward task to lay out or outline your plan using industry standard practices which funders have become familiar with through thousands of business plans. So keep in mind that each business plan will look different depending on numerous factors, including the type of business and what you will be using the plan for. Consider the following outline to be a master of version to reference and consider. Just be sure to focus on the plan type and section that are most beneficial to your business, pitch, or overall strategic plan. Let's move to the importance and some rules to observe in business plan. So, a business plan is a very important and strategic tool for entrepreneurs. A good business plan not only helps entrepreneurs focus on the specific steps necessary for them to make business ideas succeed, but it also helps them to achieve short-term and long-term objectives. While a business plan is essential to entrepreneurship, not every entrepreneur sees the need for one. Many are reluctant to have their plan written down, and there are numerous articles online claiming that the business plan is dead or irrelevant. Of course, not everyone agrees with that. A large number of business funding experts support the idea that having a good business plan is not enough. Here are the 5 simple rules for writing a solid business plan. Here are 5 tips that will make a writing business plan as painless as possible. So first is to conduct market research. And the second is to identify the key readers of your business plan. Third is to learn how to summarize your ideas. Fourth is to follow a standardized business template. And fifth is to seek out expert advice and ask for help. So first is to conduct market research. So a product is only valuable if customers are willing to buy it. This is why successful business conduct market research. Market research involves gathering, analyzing, and interpreting data about a given market. This includes things like the industry you're giving into, possible competitors, and buyer spending habits. Before you begin the process of convincing people that your business is the latest thing, make sure it is. There are a number of statistics about how many companies bite the dust in the first year of operation. While it may be difficult to get an exact number, it's clear that many businesses don't make it very far. For that reason, you should carefully scope the market you're planning to enter and see if there's some headspace to accommodate your idea. The second one is to identify the key readers of your business plan. So another key to writing a top-tier plan is tailoring it for specific readers and telling them exactly what they need to know. According to Entrepreneur, there are 8 types of audiences your business plan can target. Depending on the group you wish to attract, you should focus on highlighting those aspects of your idea that are relevant to a particular group. For example, suppliers may be interested in your financial forecast and solvency, while prospective partners are likely to inquire about ownership status. Regardless of the audience, include detailed cost and ROI projections that are measurable and realistic. Your readers will want to know that you've considered the practicality of your plan and aren't relying on wishful thinking and unlikely gains in the market. And the third is to learn how to summarize your ideas. Or in other words, get to the point. In brand marketing, the ability to tell gripping narratives is important. But when it comes to writing a business plan, you could probably do worse than trade creativity for crafting pitches. This is especially important when writing the executive summary part of your plan. First of all, learn how to summarize your ideas for yourself. Once you're able to convey the relevant information without being long-winded, your audience will be less likely to stop reading after going through the initial lines. This will also indicate that you have a solid grasp of your plan and are hiding critically about the steps you have to take. If brevity is not your thing, there are many great tools, like the Hemingway editor, which can help you make your writing crisp and clear. The fourth one is follow a standardized business template. So every industry has a set of rules and those rules should be honored. Your audience will be expecting certain industry jargon, headings, and categories that follow each other in a precise manner. To avoid getting labeled a rookie, learn those rules during the industry research stage. Sometimes project managers and leaders appreciate small surprises. It shows creativity and gumption. However, while it's important that your document stands out from others, its structure should be steadfast and up to par. And the last one is seek out expert advice and ask for help. At this point, you've probably done enough research to cover your bases. You've considered the financial risk, identify your audience, and you know exactly what you want to accomplish and how. That being said, it never hurts to get a second opinion. Experts have been where you are hundreds of times and they've encountered every surprise, including the ones coming your way. They can give you solid advice on what to remove, rework, or enforce. Best of all, they can ask the types of questions your audience may have in mind. So where can we find them? First, ask friends and family and seek out business owners in social circles. There's a good chance somebody you know runs a business and they will be happy to share their learnings. So even excellent business ideas can be useless if you cannot formulate, execute, and implement a strategic plan to your business idea work. If you are looking to raise funds from institutional investors and lenders, keep in mind that having a good business plan is extremely valuable. You should aim to have a well-documented plan that speaks for itself. It needs to be clear and easy read to understand. That's all. Thank you for listening.